Welcome to my Madden franchise, season 4, week 3. Do a little simulating training camp. Use for players' attributes. Do a little deep pass vertical. Since I already got gold medals on these, I don't do them myself. I just let the computer do it. But if it's not a gold medal like this silver one here, I'll try it again. See if I can get the gold medal. But right now, feathers. It's been a while since I played this. I'm gonna check out my starting lineup real quick. Rookie tight end. Henry starting. Y'all already know. Defense. Move my homie Byard over to strong safety, because he's my best secondary man, and I work with Marcus and Huff right here. Traded for Fuller. Signed DRC off waivers. So with my first round cornerbacks right here. Promising cornerback. Got him starting. Signed Nada off waivers. Another rookie first rounder. Rookie second rounder. Big free agent signing Bud Dupree. I think I got him about 50-60 million. His contract. Rookie linebacker, promising linebacker. Yeah, I got returning. I got Kevin White. What? I forgot I went hand last preseason. Last free agent signing. Let's see here. Alright, get this training camp on the way. I got a high-powered offense. They just sitting about 6 months, I believe.
Swing is off we
February
go
17th.
on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5.
First game back.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field.
Hey, appreciate that, man. Yeah, maybe we can get a game in sometime. Yeah, hit that follow. Hey, follow me on YouTube too, man. I got a whole bunch of videos on there too. I've been on different games, Wildlands.
Now, I don't think they can heap enough things on his shoulders because they know he can handle them.
Come out and standard. I play free safety all day. Let everybody know.
They come out here in the eye.
Secure this edge over here.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
Still gotta take.
And Mr. Cooper, Amari, a headliner in this offensive unit.
Brandon, it's rare that you get guys so polished coming out of college. But Amari Cooper has carried himself like a pro probably since he was 6 years old. He is a terrific talent.
I feel like I'm about to get pressure on Derek Carr.
7 yards to go on second down.
Motherfucker too cold. With no pressure.
They go with Murray again.
I might have blocked.
Down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink. You can give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Here's the option going right. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Pressure. That's a terrible play.
Now they'll throw with Carr.
Oh shit.
Finding time.
Oh shit.
I
thought I was burnt.
Murray, the intended
I stayed true to my technique, backpedal, my zone, you know.
A look at the defensive starters for Tennessee.
Derek Morgan came into the league as your traditional hand-in-the-ground defensive end. He's made the transition to outside linebacker, and he's done it quite well. Third and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. He's got time in the pocket.
Good D.
From behind, and he's going to be thrown down.
Pressure sack right there. Coverage sack in
in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be fourth down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could
I
get
pay
that
him the
soda
big
down
bucks.
at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Commentator's terrible in here.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
Handed out
by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota's skill set can help continue to evolve the position of quarterback in the NFL because his ability to run with the football, you may not utilize it as little as other coaches have in the past. You may emphasize that part of the game a little bit more.
They come out here in the eye. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college,
get Mariota ready.
They moved him up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield. Similar to that one.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And they're going to face a third down. Third and short yardage. Mariota.
Get up, mother. Oh, my gosh.
He lost 2 and brings up 4.
Man, cheating me.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there.
Man, cheating me.
Saw the screen developing.
Gonna be one of those games.
Smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time out they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away. You're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow. Now you go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
So Murray shows off his speed and explosiveness.
Latavius Murray was not a guy that
oh my God.
was going to be a big-time producer in the NFL. Boy, was everyone wrong. This is exactly what he does. Latavius Murray knows how to get to the open field and pay it off.
Last year wanted 7 guys to run for 1,000 yards, showing the ability to break off the long one. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Come on, dude. First these motherfuckers.
First and goal at the 3-yard line now. A run.
Good D.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to ride and in a bad mood.
That was second down run for Murray. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. And they'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
And Carpenter knocks it through, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. How to do better here? On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and inches is awful. oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And now this offensive unit, we get a look at their starters. They put up good numbers last week, looking to carry that forward.
Yeah, Brandon, they saw the numbers from last week. They expect to at least replicate them. They think that they can put up bigger numbers this week. They are a confident bunch.
Here we go with 2nd and 7. Mariota hands to Henry. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Sean Smith is absolutely the prototype of what they call the long corner. Tall, plenty of length in his arms, and the ability to bat away passes.
And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense. Throwing, Mariota. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
A first down carry for Henry.
Damn, come on.
Here for a good little
need to buck him.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Welcome to the stream.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Oh, man, coverage over there.
So just a lone field goal in this first quarter of play. It's a 3-point game here early. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Snickers
With the former volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with a football here to begin. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
Get the bull involved. I get the bull more involved.
In motion left goes a tight end. Again, it's Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Mariota on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Nice, man.
Pretty little juke move there.
Good work.
A nice game.
The pocket. The delivery.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
After the penalty, it's
Stiffy. Oh, come on.
Just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Brought down that time by Christian Kirk.
I always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
And
he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
Come on, Lamar.
What we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
On the board.
Derrick Henry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep the assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking.
I be missing those field goals, too.
That play. End result, touchdown.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Turnovers.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about that.
Get that mother.
Only one happy about 3-point kicker. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to the contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super
This
toe.
bitch again, ain't they?
Again, it's Murray.
Here,
Over. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value.
Come on,
you can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Oh, shit.
Now Carr, letting one fly deep.
Oh, what? Yeah, right. With the flag?
Pass interference. Defense.
Bruh. Come on, Rook.
Yards anyway, so they're going to decline the penalty.
It's on that shit, too, man. What's up, people? Welcome to the stream.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
They gonna run this bitch.
They go play action here on first down. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there.
And
now it's 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes.
Too much time in the pocket.
Knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
I don't like that play.
Now Carr going to give it to Murray on the draw play. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Come on, dude.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field.
Come on, dude.
As we just saw there.
The Pro Bowlers out here now.
Carr now to throw. Now they
it's right there. God.
He takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a pickup of 6 and enough to move the chains. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
On first down, Murray.
Good D. Good D. That's how you pursue, fellas.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now the defense definitely showing blitz.
Who the fuck is that? 54?
And once again, the Raiders are back
one of those games.
And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now White on the return. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Now how much I paid for that motherfucker.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to
Come on,
take
Mario.
the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay
Yeah,
in terms
coverage.
of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard, because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. To throw is Mariota. Dancing to his left.
Oh, shit.
He may try and run for this. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And, partner, I would guess that in his head, he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. In this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as
Going
good.
back.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
All right, dude.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense
running down my throat.
But they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it now.
What the hell?
They'll only get a couple up to about
Man, I was right there.
Morgan in on the stop.
Dude just froze the fuck up.
They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Murray the lone setback. And they'll give it to him here.
Indeed.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. We'll come back to Oakland after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Marquette King now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is brought in at the 21. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and it'll be Titan football. The Raider defense now, here they are as they get ready to trot back onto the field. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3-and-out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3-and-outs, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense.
We'll see what they can do here, see if they can force another 3-and-out. It's a gain of 14 there, and it's good enough for a Tennessee 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Mario.
Oh, gosh. Come on.
Surprising to see the
seen that blitz coming, too.
Get away, but it does get away, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands.
It's man coverage all day.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Man coverage all day.
A second down throw here for Mariota. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Rashard Matthews the intended target, and it's third down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Forced out to his left.
Yep.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's the type of play there that puts a defense in a stress.
Good to have a mobile quarterback.
On the run. You don't know whether he's going to take it downfield or throw the footballs we just saw there. And boy, was he accurate with that one.
And you know, the Oregon coaches offered him a scholarship without ever seeing him start a game because they saw him in camp. They saw plays like that. Offered him.
He didn't start very much in high school, but he started a lot once he got to Oregon.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. And they're going to hurry back
Play
to the
off.
line now.
Yeah, make this. They blitzing.
From the red zone now, Mariota.
Right there. What the fuck was that? He literally just...
And a big turnover.
Man, this computer cheating.
Will get the football back.
Man.
It's one of those ones that is so hard to judge, but defensive holding there, that's what the referee said. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Think about trying this in the round play. I don't like it.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. That's complete right around the 8. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Get Mariota touchdown.
Second down, Mariota. And it's caught in
boy.
the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Their big tight end. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans have once again taken the lead. And he knocks it through.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Marty looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
And now
cookies.
The ball's out, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because...
Down.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Carr going to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Carr throwing on second down. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here.
And he's wrong button again.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Carr. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
Marcellus. Oh, shit. Shit talking.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Like this guy's no coverage a little bit.
Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Oh,
He's going to flip that out to the flag.
Oh, shit.
It's a 4-yard pickup.
Strong
And
hands
that's going
on.
to bring up a third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
All right, here we go. Red 18.
Throwing his Carr on third down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Here's Marquette King now as he's on to punt for Oakland. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
I don't want to kneel.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to
Hey, when I do
halftime.
that shit.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Fuck it, I get the ball I have.
So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. Never mind, Larry, forget your halftime report. Apparently, we are set for the third quarter of action already. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, terrible.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
All right,
The
offense.
Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just
Block
talked about,
somebody.
change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
And while that play was unsuccessful to start the second half, I'm not sure that you just totally abandon what you do running the football. Maybe you make some adjustments in your run game and do things a little bit differently. But that doesn't necessarily mean you just go to the pass and do nothing else.
And Matthews.
Turn it up, baby. Turn it up.
The 40, 30,
That's my boy.
10. Touchdown,
Dabo.
Titans. Rashard Matthews, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Got him.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
And
you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Now Carr. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a 4th down and short situation. I bet we're wondering, why didn't he get to the first down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver is taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it.
I'll take
At
it
least
out.
they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
God,
Nice job bringing that one back. 14
I break
on
the
the return.
tackles, Kevin.
And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive.
One of the Bears
as they
released
take
their
over
ass.
1st and 10. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled down, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really...
fantastic. The controller just died.
into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get
that was
back?
good, dude.
Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting
Come on.
play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing
Play
it
like a
overall.
little bitch
And
today.
third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock.
Everybody.
You hooked out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock. Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route,
Average
sure
speed
has to get a lot,
quarterback.
no matter who's covering
Man,
him, as a linebacker
play,
or
well, I play
defensive
free
back,
safety,
he
so
usually has the advantage because of his
I
body
usually
type.
like kind of rely on myself as the last line fits.
Looking to jam the
But I just play
receivers
like
at
a
the
deep
line here.
coverage,
Press
man.
coverage
Like
looked
cover
defensively.
4. If they run like go routes all the fucking time or something like that, cover 4. Yeah, 4 deep
First
safeties.
down, Mariota.
Oh, come on, man.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target.
Yeah, with average quarterbacks, average speed quarterbacks, man, they're more like zone people anyways.
But I think it's safe to say
Like a
that
deep
pressure
zone,
can
deep
get to
cover
any
3,
quarterback.
cover
He's
4.
obviously a great franchise
Zone
quarterback,
blitz
but
is good.
felt
Get pressure on the
through
quarterback,
it
you know. Get him off balance. Don't have as much time to throw.
On 2nd and 10. And right with it here over the middle. That catch
yeah.
good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's what I would do.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play,
May take off Mariota.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does.
Like
And the
he's
best part
blitzing
about
everybody.
that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Latavius Murray getting set to go again. So
If I give me a safety, I doubt it.
Here show the decline.
You ran on my ass all day.
Adjustment-wise.
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of
Yeah, so I play
being
free
back a few
safety. I
yards,
just like
you bring
switch
them
it
up
up throughout the
closer.
game
It's
as
what we
far
call
as
mugging the
different
line of
coverages and
scrimmage,
things.
taking away a lot of blocking
My
angles
balance.
and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage.
Problem, man.
Yeah, in this case,
If you like what you see, hit that follow button. I play other games too, Wildlands, GTA.
and on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Streaming that
3
new
to 4
Madden,
yards, that's all you're looking for right there. Right?
That's
Battlefield.
absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run. I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well,
I let them get the running yards and then the deep
other.
one.
There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these
Hit a deep
nice,
shot on me.
explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
Looking left side.
My fault right there.
They'll get 17 yards there. And that'll be good for an Oakland first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. How they can get much more balance than this? Big time run, big time pass.
Sometimes these little wacky ass like coverage plays like really fuck them up.
Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch though.
Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
But he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Show press.
Here's the option going right. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a couple.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's got a
man, I thought I could cut it back. I would have cleared his ass.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore.
I don't need to prevent them from scoring a touchdown. Like, I can let them out field goal. Like,
forward and got the first down.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of
that clock out all they want to.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They go back to Murray.
And I was in that backfield too.
Lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell them, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
Fuck. I ain't gonna do that shit.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Crabtree with it over the middle.
Good
and
defense.
This time he's able to take it down to the 42. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to make it 3rd down.
I know they're going to try to run it for a fucking inch.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Fuck!
Well, he's got the first before he's brought down.
Where's Casey at, man? What you doing with your ass back there, man?
On the pickup, but that's enough to move the
you paid the most on the whole defense. You get blown back.
Job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And they're definitely showing blitz here.
I like the skies by coverage.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with back now here on EA Sports. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Throwing on first down is Carr. And he will find his man on the outside. A gain of 6 there on first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Crabtree has it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
A dime look defensively here for the Titans on 3rd. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down.
God.
And will find his man complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
We ready? Wide and yank. Wide and yank. 55.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays, even when the other guy's having success against you.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. They get 11 back on that.
You need to lift that weight or something.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Their dangerous wide receiver. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets it back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
All right, Henry.
Offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And a tight
bring in the closer.
Running last time, see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. They have to do it. Panic creep in and affect their play.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, can keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Oh, come on.
That one got tipped, kind of threw everything off.
Break.
It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the college dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
On third down, Mariota.
There you go.
Back with one complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And now they're in the hurry-up.
We'll take our time. We're going to take our time. Fuck that. And this bitch down. Do see man coverage, though. Or his own blitz, either.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, he slipped. There you go.
Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete.
Let's go.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Big play.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator,
That was
recognizing
crucial,
the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass and completing it.
I was patient, though. You held in the pocket. Kept the vision down the field. Run this clock down, though. Go to a 1.
Time running out here on the play clock. Mariota gives to Henry.
Golly, why can't he just step on somebody?
5-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The play action rollout.
2nd down, 8.
They think I'm going to run it.
In the backfield.
To the zone blitz or blitz everybody.
Now it's a bootleg with Mariota.
And
he finds a man with a
good shit, boy.
And brought down
Way to get that off.
before they're inside the 25. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
More confident.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. A give to Henry.
There you go.
Ran right through the trash.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
No running room.
1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's about 2 yards carry.
Sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire
Open
game.
tough, though.
Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Now they're pressing.
They'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Mariota now on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down
First
here
down
at the 12-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
He's running this straight up the middle.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Motherfucker better be able to get a yard.
Derrick Henry.
There you go.
He gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
That was a unit that understood
exactly down
what the
to
first
2
down
minutes.
marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Close game. Rain's been fucking shit up.
So the Titans in possession of
the
the
football
football here as we get you reset. They've got
Well, we got
1st
him.
and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll try to run for it with Henry. Now,
Fullback won't get out the fucking way, block somebody.
It's just their first.
Damn,
They've got 2
no
more
touchdown.
years here in the final stages.
Yeah, sometimes I don't like to scroll. Sometimes I don't like to scroll for a play. And sometimes, like,
drive, the defense just
the
cannot
coach
seem to catch a
suggestions
break
to get me in
and
a
get off
rhythm.
the
So I
field.
like to do some no huddle. You know, sometimes they have some good plays, you know, like you never think about. All right, let's see, man coverage.
Mariota
Shook him.
And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here.
Damn, we
Flag
shook
in
him
the
at the line,
backfield.
too.
This one might be coming back.
Fucking hold it, Conklin.
Holding offense.
Damn. Come on,
So he
big
got
fella.
his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him through the flag.
Second goal of 13. Spread them out.
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds.
Put it in the hands of
2nd and
Mariota.
13 now.
Get us a little closer. Keep Henry in for protection.
Here's Mariota. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that
Timeout.
sets them up for 3rd down.
I got one
Now
left.
the Raiders are going to use another timeout here.
3rd and 3.
In this 4th quarter play.
I'm thinking a bootleg. High formation bootleg. It's a tight end. I think I'm going to give it to the big boy.
They've gotten
I'm
it
gonna
down to the
roll out.
3, but now this is 3rd and goal. They come out here in the
Crucial
eye.
play.
Mariota to throw.
Run, boy.
The pressure right. He
Woo!
touchdown,
Yes, sir.
Tennessee.
Damn. Nobody was open.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your
That's
face
my
and I'm
boy.
thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside in 2 minutes. I think you can breathe
Oh,
relatively easily now.
missed that. Man, I'll be missing fucking extra points all the time, too.
Cheap and easy. That could put you in some
I made them all today,
So
though.
that drive 12 plays in length, and it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they
All
run
right,
up
I'm
and
about to
send
keep
this one
everything in
away.
front of me.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring
a lot of cover 4, a lot of zone blitz.
And he'll take over at the 25.
I'm going to do a little zone blitz, put a little pressure on him.
And that last drive, a long
off top.
drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because
off
if they
top.
were confident enough to do it on the last drive,
Cover 3 or cover 4 though. No cover 2 in this situation.
They've got to be confident about what they're
Cover
presenting.
2 has the biggest pockets deep.
The secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments,
Keep
and no
him bounds
by the defense to knock the ball away.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Cover 3 Sky.
Back to throw, Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time.
Set don't have no cover 4.
As well.
Cover 3 is so too.
To throw is Carr. Surveying the field.
Man, I thought he was going to come toward me. I was going to pick that shit off. I seen him slip.
Before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry out.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I think I... Good D. I caught a cover 2 on accident.
Derek Morgan in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Come on, D.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it.
Let him out that set. Do a cover 2, man, cover 2.
And it looks like we've got a
long as not zone cover 2.
DBs in the game. Carr to throw. He's got time. Now a desperation throw.
Come on, D.
Downfield.
Good D.
Dropped it.
I trusted him. I don't want to click on him. I trust him to back that shit away.
6 points incomplete.
My first round corner over there.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball.
Man, everybody up across the board. 2 deep safeties.
And guess what? They took a shot.
That's pretty good corners.
In this case,
average corners.
to get it done.
Got a corner on that tight end too, because he went out stupid. Commit to the pass.
Now Carr gotta have this
Keep it
one.
deep.
He's gonna let it fly.
What?
That's caught inside the 20.
Just running with him like
7 yards on the gain there. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. They're gonna hurry back to the line now. And under 20 seconds now as the spike comes with 18 ticks remaining.
Turnover. Come on now. Put some pressure on him.
Play on this drive coming up.
Less time he has to throw, the better. The middle gonna be open though a little bit.
Now Carr again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Good D.
And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and
now a zone blitz cover 2 when the goal line's pretty good. The middle's going to be open a little bit though.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Like I said, the middle's going to be open like fuck. We go to the fucking middle.
They still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
They better not get his onside kick.
Telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
Oh, now they want to block. Now he wants to truck people.
Inside the 30. It's a pickup of 14
Take that win.
there. And the Titans are going to have a first. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of...
Terrible commentary. Let's check out those stats real quick. Mario, the efficient. Carr, efficient. They all over me. What's y'all's favorite team? Like, I'm looking forward to that new Titan roster with Eric Decker and Corey Davis, you know, Dory Jackson, 2 first-round picks. Like, high hopes for the Titans. We projected to win the AFC South. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna start this shit. Simulator. I already got gold medals. I just sim the training camp shit. It's no use. Fucking. Man, sometimes you gotta do it, man. Yeah. Hey, special occasions like usually on the first day. Like I try not to get into a new franchise because you know they release the new updates like after week 1 of the season, the real season. So I wanted you to start with that roster. But sometimes I can't wait and I just go ahead and dive into it. You play franchise mode? What's your favorite team? That'd be really good. Yeah, Luck has had shoulder surgery or something. Man, them Colts looking terrible, man. Like they really don't have much of nobody that I know of. Like looks like they focus on defense this past draft though. Drafted some secondary men. You know, we're going regular Titan here. Regular Titan Colts game.
Got some out in Dallas, now I'm smelling like LA. Met it from Miami to the Machiavelli. Left the kids on the belly, left the vid on my celly. She ate like spaghetti, I'm hitting gas and Dreddy. Met some killers in Memphis, like they from Oakland. Give me my flowers while I can smell them. Ain't talking about roses, literally I'm lean. Mix it like a bought it in Nashville.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. What a game we have for you here. The first meeting of the year between two of the NFL's most hostile divisional rivals.
Yeah, I don't know about the Raiders ain't gonna take this Titans down. I don't think.
It's the Colts.
Let's see what Marshawn Lynch do.
With that, let's get up to Tennessee. We're standing by.
It's like y'all's Raiders focused on defense in the draft this past. NFL draft.
From downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee.
Man, nice sunny day in Tennessee.
We've got what should be a great one here between the
Fuck luck up.
Colts and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon.
It may beat me
Charles, we take a look at this Titan ball club entering play. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing
I feel you, man. I'm a franchise guy myself, bro. Like, shit, it's my 4th season.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is
in this Madden.
And we're underway.
You know, like progress players, draft players, you know, playing for the future. Number 1 draft picks, acquire more draft picks, you know, like all that shit.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive.
Yeah, I don't sell much though.
They'll be led out by their quarterback, the Stanford man. It's Andrew Luck.
Yeah, I think y'all drafted like 2 secondary men though. Like,
some of his formative years were spent growing up outside
you know, get a safety and a cornerback in like the first 4 rounds.
He came back because now he's seen the world.
I was looking at some like some fancy football stuff, and I was looking at the drafts of each team and shit. Y'all may be straight though. Hell, Derek Carr, man. Tom Brady don't take it. It could be. Oh shit.
Deep drop. And his first look is
Tom Brady don't take it. Derek Carr could be MVP. He can stay healthy.
Here's the offense, and if you're the defense, Charles, you
try to
really
go
have
deep
to focus
off top.
on that guy that's highlighted on the screen.
You're talking about pure
See who
speed.
they got.
T.Y. Hilton can get down the middle of the field
Mark
and really stretch
Filters.
the defense.
Melton. I guess that's a draft pick for him or something.
10 yards still left on second down.
Yeah, they do need experience.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. And look at that, a diving catch. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game,
oh yeah,
start,
for sure.
Let's get out of the game
like,
fast. How about that? They
you mess with the sliders and stuff
exactly
like that.
I
put the threshold to 0 on the sliders. Speed threshold. I've been doing that for like the last few years. But man, hey, on some real shit though, if you can know some like good NFL like settings or something like that, send me a link or something, you know, like I don't know how you do it. I'm kind of new to streaming, but you know, follow me and like, you know, send me a message or something. Or,
so a little grabbing there, but this time
I'm also on YouTube. You know, follow my YouTube. I play all kind of games. Yeah, I've been looking like get this shit better.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get
trying to get Huff to the Pro Bowl this year, you know.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
My defense, guys.
For the Titans.
Bud Dupree came out of the University of Kentucky determined to
they
let
got Kevin
know
Dodd.
they play football there as well as basketball.
They got Morgan. Bud Dupree from Pittsburgh. Got him from your Pittsburgh Steelers. Hey, he was a free agent. I had to drop a bag on him. Man, believe that.
And after the play on the
05.
ground, it brings up 2nd down here.
Who was on the cover 05? Vic was like 06, wasn't he? Michael Vick.
Here comes the D swarming to the
Yeah,
line.
08.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And complete to Moncrief over the middle.
Man, I've been playing since Madden 97. Madden 97 was my first Madden.
I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders.
Got it every year.
Stick with them for that long.
Every single
Better
one.
against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
off of play action. Locke.
Good D.
Going for the deep ball.
Drapes, come on. Get some. Oh, get the, catch the ball.
Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
What's CFM? Connector franchise mode? You know what that means?
The Colts will turn it over to Pat McAfee to punt this one away.
Hell yeah. I wondered, did Madden start in 97 or was it like 95 or something like that? I can't remember. What the fuck? Get the ball. Get up. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm getting a little off track. Motherfucker whiffed on the punt.
What friends are for.
As the returner, you know who
you're
buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a
big way. Henry should run a muck on these motherfuckers.
That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Henry.
Damn, my old line getting blown back.
His tracks at about the 3.
93. Yeah, probably was 93.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be
hard
to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing
I'm going to spread them out.
And my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Fuck.
Back near his goal line. Mariota got a man right side. It's Sharp. The reception good for 7.
No huddle.
It's 3rd down. So they brought in an extra defensive back here.
I may take off of Mariota.
On 3rd and 3.
He's looking a little cover 2-ish.
3rd and short yardage. Mariota.
Slide, motherfucker.
The first down as he's up to about the
First
18.
down.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the stick.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Wide.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
He's missing counters on this motherfucker. Play action.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry.
And
he'll find some space up to about the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah. Man, that was the shit. Like, there's only one play that worked on offense. It was like a swing pass.
They'll run it again with Henry.
Oh, look at that hole.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the draw.
I forgot his name. Cooter? There's no way to look at my coach now.
We'll continue.
Derek Cooter, I think. K-O-E-T-T-E-R. I got him from.
So
Mike McLaughlin retired
for the run, and now they approach for the fresh
last year after Super Bowl.
Now it's Henry. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Tampa's current coach. Who is Tampa's current coach?
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
Mariota now from the 50. The catch is made by Kendall.
Get loose, boy.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Keep the no huddle. Keep the no huddle.
There, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I like this mismatch. Bunching up. Henry stay in.
Mariota now to throw on first down. Flush
oh, yeah.
Right. And
the
tackle there.
We can change, Bob.
It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And that'll be good for a Tennessee.
Okay, word.
Partner, he was going through
looks like I made a good decision.
Not there.
Tampa hired him.
He decided he better pull it down and run.
Yeah, Tampa got a hell of a team, man. Mike Evans, shit.
A first down throw for Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good.
Getting Mariota in the rhythm, you know.
Gotta give credit where it's
I don't like what I see at the takeoff. You know, my check down ain't there at takeoff.
But not any run after it.
Now a second down throw.
He delivers him though.
And he's got his man on the out route.
First down.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
Ready for Corey Davis? Hey, hell yeah, I'm ready for Corey Davis. He's been hurt. He's hurt with a hamstring right now, I think. Get out with a hamstring.
His way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Yeah, that offense is going to be insane.
On a first down run, pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, they are.
The defensive line, though,
they fully grown men over on that defense.
Because the offensive line is winning.
Man, they're going straight downhill at your ass too. These human projectiles. Shit, talking about CTE, goddamn. Sheesh, like, they delivering CTE first class.
The other 3 here on third down.
Man, straight downhill.
Their identity that they are a passing team.
How you doing?
One of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Yeah, bunched up. They gotta be blitzing everybody. Shook him. Ah, good D.
incomplete. Rashard
Shook him at the line.
Target,
Damn, I didn't know that was third down.
Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on third down after having such a long drive going.
Yeah, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah,
I don't even risk it on here, guys. I punt, I'll kick field goals.
There's no doubt about it.
If it's within the 30, I can kick a field goal. If it's past that, I know I'm not going to make that bullshit. It's in the 30, I may have a chance. Translation, may have a chance to hit the field goal.
An excellent job by an offense.
I punt, I do all that shit.
Okay, let's just take a few plays safe, punt the ball away, and play some defense. Instead, they found a way to attack and put themselves in position to put points on the board.
They'll bring it back to just about the
turnovers, man. We ain't got no damn turnovers. Talking about 2 games.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they'll be looking to avoid
pressure on his ass,
which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth.
I need to get like a harder hitting safety though, man. Like, Byard, he be knocking over there.
The offensive line to create space up front.
27.
Really well done.
To throw on second down is Locke. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief.
Come on, coverage.
And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in end zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
What's up? What y'all want to do? You want to run? Come on, bitch. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Felt like a run, goddamn. I got the little Spidey senses going, you know.
Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
See how my corners do.
One receiver left.
Hilton over there. I'm worried about T.Y. Hilton. That motherfucker got 10 route run over there.
Off a play action.
Shit.
Lock. Finding time.
Ah, see, goddamn. He done burnt my corner. Burnt his ass. Damn. I talked about his ass. I was supposed to be over the top anyway. Man, cover 2. I'm bullshit. God, oh.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Now White on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Oh, they manned up. They blitzing.
Mariota on first down.
What the fuck was that?
Picked off by Vontae Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at their 47-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but when he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job.
Now I got to stay deep because we done blew the top off the fucking coverage. There you go. There you go, Casey.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Dang.
The defense won that play so fast, and I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
And they'll run it here. And he is going to lose yardage here.
There you go.
It's a loss of 2, now 3.
There you go.
Man, there's no doubt the defense has to be excited after stacking up back-to-back running plays. But I still remember my old coaches saying,
pressure.
If you've had some success, you better be careful. They might have an answer for you. So make sure you watch your keys, play your techniques.
Come on, dude.
Overconfident.
Here's Locke. And to the right
there you go.
Here, it's Allen. They get
Good
it
answer.
for that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
All right, Mariota. Let's go now.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Out come the Titans now. Last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
Oh, there you go. Oh, he's activated this game. He's activated.
They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Probably had right open.
When they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Oh.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle.
Welcome. Go, boy.
Getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give him 12 yards on that.
I like that.
A fresh set of downs.
Let's get that.
Now a handoff here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker, and on this play, his guys took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle. As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
Man, look.
3rd and long here for Mariota.
Ooh, perfect timing, baby. Put a little less on it, you know, hung it up there a little bit for him. Great play, Carl, great play. Great execution.
You're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is.
Come on, Mary.
This was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to it. Nice game.
Run, boy.
Running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, because
I got Mary shit.
So you're able to just get it to him easily.
I remember Henry all the time.
That's usually a good matchup for him.
In the red zone this time. Second down, Mariota. And right with it here over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They come out here in the eye. On 3rd down, Henry. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and handle it a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
There you go, Sharp. In there. Shit, baby.
Sharp, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you
get Kendall Wright more involved.
Tire out the defense too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments.
He didn't do much last game,
but they'll do so fatigued.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Cover 2.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Trying to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so
where you going?
How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked somewhere else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
Stay in the base
maybe try to do
defense.
something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. To throw on 2nd down is Locke. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Man, I'm going to give me a pick out here, man. Fuck. Like.
And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time.
Throw it my way.
That safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Off of play action, Luck.
Get him. Yes, sir. That's my boy.
They got him for a sack.
That's why I get paid the big bucks.
Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8.
Cover sack.
4th down. Here's Pat McAfee now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's going to punt it away. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. Here's Pat McAfee now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Taken in at the 22.
Oh, yeah. Strike out on him, baby. Oh, come on, man.
Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
2 minutes, Drew.
And the Titans getting set to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
So 2nd and 10 here. A 2nd down throw here for Mario.
Fuck!
To escape, and he goes down.
Now
here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Second down, sacked by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, it's a terrible pass. Terrible pass.
Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback.
We'll try
that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
Great punt. Hamstring, you know.
This is taken at about the 14. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Andrew Luck and company heading back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now.
Right.
Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination.
Damn, T.Y. getting loose.
For him personally to this point.
Oh, no.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, injured player. While the training staff works on
Thank goodness.
We'll step aside and be right back.
I thought it was my safety. I was like, no. That's T.Y. here. Oh, yeah.
Fresh set of downs here.
You do how they gave me. I'm going to send the corner. 9-3.
From the 50, it's Luck.
Good D.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Luck.
Good defense, baby. Casey.
Able to bring him down.
That's my boy.
Casey in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Oh. Get him again.
3rd and long. It's Luck.
Good D. That boy's on fire.
In there to drop him for his
He is on fire.
Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, bringing
the
nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent.
You know what? I probably could have called a timeout there, but fuck it.
And this will be taken at the 13.
Thanks, man.
So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we, geez, don't you at least want your guys to get a drink of water? Probably pretty thirsty. Whatever, your wish, our command. 3rd quarter now. Now White on the return.
Oh. Trying.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend.
Get Mariota back warmed up.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Mariota now out to his left. Now he's going to throw a battle for it.
What
It's
the?
intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down here at at the 23. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They come up in an offset eye. To throw Mariota. And his throw is incomplete. Kendall Wright, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
On 3rd down, Mariota. And that will be incomplete as well. Matthews, the intended target, and that brings up 4th down.
Sometimes
anybody open. That's kind of right there, but that's risky with Davis. Trading Henry ride the fuck up.
You just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
This will be fielded at the 17, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. One receiver left is Hilton. To throw on 2nd down is Locke. Over the
what the?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
They run the counter now on 1st down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll make it 3rd down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in 3rd and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in 3rd and manageable. They've got a chance at a first down. It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And they went big on 1st down. Proves unfruitful.
Man, I blew that coverage so bad.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And, partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line. That room to run, just not there.
You mentioned last week that it felt like the offensive line was getting beaten to the punch by the guys across the ball.
It was pretty evident, I thought.
I mean, they were off the ball fast, penetrating.
Yes, sir.
Rush, and down he goes. Kevin Dodd able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Pat McAfee now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get it.
He's got it in. Complete. The 30.
I got that, but I'll take it. Had to get involved.
91 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year.
Oh, use a catch,
too. I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Appreciate you following the Dark Knight. Hey, subscribe to my YouTube also. I'll upload videos to YouTube and play other games as well. Yeah, check out my YouTube and my link in my bio, man.
To avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
I'll take it.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Locke. He's got time in the pocket.
Good D.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded just inside the 20.
Yes, Juke.
Return, 30 yards all in all. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
They man coverage. They manned up. Person 2.
Play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know,
got
they're
that
ready. They
step.
don't want that to happen again.
He got that step. He got that step on him. Man coverage.
Touchdown.
see that all day. Run that.
With touchdown number 7 on the year.
Shit, Mario.
And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Get the swagger back.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Good
And
D.
jarred loose. It's incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Holding. Offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on 3rd down.
Thinking pass. Off of play action. Luck.
Good
And
D.
he's going to be taken down. And that should be the final play.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
After the sack, he's still
DRC down. Damn.
The training staff takes a peek. We'll take a break.
Collarbone. Rib or something.
Here's Pat McAfee now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he'll take it just outside the 40.
They got no move.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Block. Oh, come on, Henry.
Down at the 39-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that
I just
play.
looked at anybody.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota.
Shit.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Mariota.
There you go.
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Oh boy.
He's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Mariota on first down. And right with it here over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, it's Mariota. And it's incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's third and short.
I had a coach tell me a long time ago that running a screen pass is similar to acting 101 for your offense, because you got to show something different and create extra space for linemen to chase the quarterback in order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football and maneuver upfield. In this case, though, give a lot of credit to the defense. They communicated well. You could hear them talking to each other on the field, and they reacted and knocked it away.
Oh! Johnny on the spot. Madden trying to rob me right there. Y'all see that shit? I know Madden trying to rob me right there. You motherfuckers.
Getting your back involved. What's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Luck on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And he's got Moncrief. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot that makes sure the receiver has his body in front of the defender.
On first down, it's Locke. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the 50, it's Locke. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Keep it all in front of me.
Gain of 5.
Keep it all in front.
Second down. 5 yards left for the offense. It's second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's Love.
Good day.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Derek Morgan in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. So the D-line's going to spread out. Third and long. It's Love.
Good
He
day.
couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Mariota now on second down. He's got his man on the crossing route. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. This is Henry. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. And credit the tackle to Cliff Averill.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run with Henry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run. It's Henry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Derrick Henry all alone. And he will get into the end zone.
Got it, boy.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
Going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Committed to the pass all the way.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Now a desperation throw deep. And got his man complete.
Damn.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Come on, bro.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, and so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
Holding offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Let's go, D.
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. And he comes back with one complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. Locke throwing again. Surveying the field. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here's Pat McAfee now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. Throwing here, Mariota. Deep drop. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Defense was hawking. We're good. Pass deflections. Work.
If you try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score, we're coming kicking down your door. Y'all never played fair, so tell me why now should we care? Queen Bee told y'all a long time ago that we run the atmosphere. Did we build that? Yeah. Do we own that? Yeah. We even in the studios running playback. Shout out to Airman Sally, the young guard, to all the G's like us. Yeah, we go hard. See, this is how it feel to be a champion. We might fall down, but we never run. You wouldn't need it if you knew what we overcome. Do you know all the we overcome? But they ain't stopping the it. Me and my girls on top, straight stunning. And we abide by real strict code. Hands off my ex and homies over. If you try to shut us down,
I think you do every 4 weeks. 2 corners out.
We play our way. I'd rather be me. Do work all day. We don't see defeat. Did we fly that? Can we buy that? We even run a full court, make it stack. Shout out to Maya Moore, the young guard, to all the girls like us. Yeah, we go hard. See, this is how it feel to be a champion. We might fall down, but we never run. So proud of them that we overcome. Do you know we gotta overcome? We bow down to none. I wanna hail out all my day ones. Time really does fly when you're having fun, but the party
I don't know if I'm gonna resign Henry. Not doing much. Alright guys, I'm ending this stream for today. Be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Appreciate y'all joining me. Like, follow, subscribe, YouTube, Twitter. Address is in my bio. Send me a message or comment how I can improve my stream or hell, even improve my gameplay. Anything would be greatly appreciated. Alright people, y'all take it easy. Yep.